ready? It's the Roundtable with me, Robert Bannon.
Welcome to the Roundtable, everybody. My name is Robert Bannon. You're listening to us on Broadway World or watching us over here on Broadway Podcast Network. Pride season is amongst us, which means that we have to find the most must-see TV pride for the gays and the gay-adjacent people watching right now. Hello, everybody. I'm so excited to be here. You know, as we get into this nitty-gritty of it all, last year, Tim Murray was on the show talking about witches, and he was in green paint, and he was touring the country talking about his favorite witches, and we kikied it up, and we talked about why the gays love witches. Now, he's bringing Michael Henry with us this time. They have a TV show that's produced by Trixie Mattel, who's too famous to do my show, but that's besides the point. And so they're going to be here to tell us doing something that I don't think gays like to do, which is drive around a Winnebago across the entire United States. That was not on my gay bingo card, but I told my husband, look, if Tim and Michael are doing it, maybe we need to do that this summer. I'm so excited for the show. It's called We're Queer. I think it's called that. Look, I mean, I could check with Variety. Wish you were queer. Variety. Wish you were queer. They're here. Tim, Michael, welcome to the show.
Robert, thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Wrong. How do I have notes right here and I get the name wrong?
That's okay. I get Tim's name wrong all the time, and
this is why Trixie won't do my show. Things like this because I can't even get the name right.
that's okay. Wish You Were Queer, OutTV, May 22nd.
And you're right, we're going to be in a Winnebago, and I crashed it into the side of a parking garage in Nashville. It's really crazy.
Look, I see you can see the trailer. It's on YouTube right now.
Mm-hmm.
And there's men in little underwear, a little, and then there you all, and then Trixie's in the pool, and then you all decide to get in a Winnebago. And there's a lot of hijinks, like you all are in drag, you are getting in trouble. What in the world, Michael? How did this idea come about?
Basically, I mean, it's a lot of our real life. I mean, Tim and I, ever since like the pandemic wound down, we were like, we should tour. So we've been touring, and then while we're on tour, you know, we're doing it very like ramshackle. So we're like, we should be filmed. This is fun. We're having fun, you know, tippy go-go boys, drinking, eating crap, having these shows, meeting these local gays in middle America. We're like, this is an idea. So, I mean, a couple years later, here we have that Wish You Were Queer. It's very similar to our real life.
Tim, I love this so much. Tim, I heard that you guys have been working on this for quite a minute. So it's been like, this has been in your heads for a minute.
Well, what's crazy is the first stand-up show we ever did together was in New York, like the moment the pandemic was lifted, because Michael and I have been friends for a long time. And during the pandemic, we lived 3 doors down from each other. So we became like each other's little walking buddies to like have some sanity. So we would go on walks, and I'd be like, when the world opens back up, we should go on tour together. Our very first show we did in New York City, my friend Frank Spadafora was there. He is a producer, and he came up to us afterwards and said, this needs to be a TV show. And then the 3 of us created this idea together with his production company, DeMarie Productions, and about us taking a Winnebago and trying to prove to Trixie Mattel that she should produce our stand-up special. And so then, that was 2021. So it takes a long time for a show to get made, and we're so excited that it's finally going to be here. We hope people like it.
Michael, this is like a crazy story. Like you put it in the universe, and now it's coming to fruition.
Very that, you know, thank you, God.
Amen. OutTV, everybody, is where you're going to be able to catch it. We love everybody over at OutTV for making programming that is for everybody. You know, Michael, when you hear about it, I saw clips of your stand-up, everybody, on their social media, and you could follow them both on Instagram. The links and all the information will be below us. And when you guys do a lot of gay stand-up, like a lot of your jokes are about, but your show is not just for the gays. I mean, anybody can get a kick and a hoot out of what y'all are doing.
Oh yeah, everyone's been poor. Everyone's not had enough money and had to take an RV from Columbus all the way through 6 cities to get to New Orleans. And everybody has a dream, baby.
Yeah. And even if you're homophobic, you could hate watch it.
Oh yeah.
A view is a view.
A view is a view. I think this is going to be funny to everyone. Truly, I mean, we have a chemistry together that is like it's really fun. we're very Trixie and Katya in that way, but or very like Nicole and Paris. Simple Life
Yeah.
is sort of what our show's modeled after, and that's kind of the vibe.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. I was like, this is the surreal life. But
Yeah,
gay,
this-
if that's possible. It's gayer than the surreal.
Gayer, yeah.
Yeah, it's the Simple Life meets My Life on the D List with Kathy Griffin. That's how we've been pitching it.
You see, you're speaking my language. See, the other day, Margaret
Mhm.
Cho, we did an interview with Margaret Cho about pride, and Margaret Cho
Mhm.
said that gay people should not identify as as horoscope signs. They should be diva signs. Like she is
Oh.
a she's a Kylie Minogue rising and a Lady Gaga like that. And
Okay.
I'm a Britney Spears moon and a Willa Ford rising. Do you remember Willa Ford?
yes, she had that song. She's
I
like,
want
"Hey,
to be
I want to be
bad.
bad with you, baby. Great song.
And she apparently blamed 9/11 on her career not doing well.
That's true. She said, she said her because she came out in 2001. That's why she's not famous today.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Tim
What
says the same thing.
I did not say that.
Well, my point is, no matter what kind of gay you are, there's a you guys are having Surreal Life is my gay side of television. I loved it. I binge watched it for life.
Yeah.
So I'm here for your show.
Yeah.
It's gonna be funny. I think if you tune in, you'll be laugh. And my parents are in the first episode because we go to Columbus, Ohio, and I'm from Ohio, so they like drive down and try to help us sell tickets, and they're so funny.
We eat hot dogs with them.
Mm-hmm.
As you would. I think that's yes. So Michael, you're from New York, surrounding Long Island.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
how did you meet Tim from Ohio?
Basically the internet. Yeah, Facebook.
Facebook.com.
Yeah, Facebook Marketplace.
You bought Tim.
She was selling her pussy on Facebook.
Tim, is that what you did before the stand-up specials and things?
Yeah, you got to find a way to make a living.
Yeah.
Look, I don't slut shame anybody, Tim. Get your money.
Get your money.
It was very Les Miserables. I was very Fantine.
Oh, yeah, but she dies.
Well, it's only a matter of time for me.
Yeah, right. Yeah, yeah. Watch the season finale.
Watch the season finale. I wish you were queer. I'm coming at you as a ghost.
Perfect.
But
Perfect.
yeah,
Look, Tim's not even here. Look, you can't even touch it.
you
He's not-
can't.
Woo!
But no, we really did meet on Facebook because we were like already making stuff and putting it online, and then we just like had a lot of mutual friends. And he was living in New York at the time. I was in LA, and whenever I would visit New York, we would go get drunk at bars.
Got it. I love it. So at what point, Tim, did you decide? Because you guys are on the road together. Like you guys have a whole bunch of dates. And Michael was talking about it before, like from everywhere, from Vancouver, Canada, international, which I know that's Tim's alley, or like everyone out international, like these shows and people followings and people are doing his tours were all over the place. And Michael, you're like you guys are going to World Pride, like you guys are everywhere. So when did the decision come? Like we could work. It's one thing to be friends.
Yeah.
It's one thing. It's another thing to work together.
Oh yeah.
So,
yeah, it's not easy. It's like, you really got to commit to each other. Like we're spending so much time together, but we've always had really good communication with each other. And if, something doesn't feel right, we say it to each other. And that's how we are as collaborators and how we are as friends too. So it really works out.
Yeah. It's important for you each to have therapists.
It is. It is.
Honestly, I have a hard time being friends with people who don't go to therapy.
Same.
Like
I love my therapist.
You should. I mean, you need to talk to. I need my friends to complain to me to a constructive third party.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I did have a therapist that used to fall asleep in my sessions, and I took that very personal.
I had that happen to me. I actually had that happen to me too.
What are you guys doing? You boring your therapist? Come on.
I need to spice it up. Apparently, my life is boring. She would knock out.
That is great. I've never heard of that happening. That's so great.
Yeah.
That happened to both of you?
It happened to me in LA in person.
It happens to me here in New York.
Yeah.
Wow.
And do you wake them up, Tim, or do you just keep going, or do you just see yourself out? I didn't really know the protocol.
I kept talking because I was like, is he pretending?
Is this a test, or is this like some sort of he's trying to send me a message?
Exactly.
So what I would say, and one way of therapy is to laugh, and one way to get healing of therapy is to go be with your friends and go see Tim and Michael as they tour around the country. You both, I was watching your guys' social media, and I love the clips that you post of stand up. And has your stand up evolved as gay culture and as the world? I mean, we're living in crazy times. The world's on fire. They're coming for everybody. Do you guys change your sets? Do you guys how often? Like, I've had a lot of comedians on it. I'm obsessed with the idea that you all have to come up with a set and it's a time. And how the hell do you find an hour of material?
Well, it is. I mean, both of us really have done everything under the sun in show business. Like, we did improv, we've been writers, we've been actors. I did a lot of musical theater. We've done really everything you can do. And stand up is by far the hardest thing. Because there is something that can be funny conversationally. Like, we could say something funny on this podcast that will not translate on stage. Like, it's has to be like really razor sharp, razor thin margin of what is going to be applicably funny to everyone in the room. You have to set it up in a certain way, and you have to have a twist in a certain way. So yeah, we're always writing. We're always trying to write new stuff and trying to stay with the times. I think both of us kind of stay away from, getting too deep into what's happening in the news, because it's so dark. That our goal is always for you to come and feel like, if you're paying money, we want you to have a good time. We want you to have a blast at our shows. With that said, I do have some new Katy Perry jokes. So
Yeah.
There's that.
Ed Gail King saying faggot on live TV.
Yes, she did.
And I loved it. I loved it, every second of it.
See, so these are the things I was going to ask you, Michael. What is your stand-up like? Do you talk about dating? Like,
it's about, the entire set is really about my anus.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and it's very political. Very political, politically charged, anal.
Polarizing sometimes.
Polarizing. It's shocking. I let it all out. Yeah, I have anal bleaching jokes. I talk about douching. It's very related.
There's a
theme. Basically, yeah. I mean, I feel like I'm just unapologetically talking about gay shit, and I really don't cater to anybody else. Like, if you have a problem, if we're in a red state, I'm still going to talk about rectal bleeding.
Red states bleed.
I was gonna say, you think Republicans don't have to deal with rectal bleeding? Please.
They probably have more rectal bleeding, to be honest.
Because everyone can relate to our shows, is what he's saying.
Very
Lindsey Graham has had a lot of rectal bleeding in her life.
Lady G.
So, Tim, what is your stand-up like in comparison to Michael's?
I do a lot of crowd work, and I do like an improvised song every time I do my stand-up. So I'm like taking a lot in from what the audience is giving me, which I think is fun, because you're always going to see something different when you see my set. But then as far as my like setup punchline jokes, I do a lot about, I got married this past year. So it's a lot of like relationship jokes. There's a lot about my mom. Growing up gay in the Midwest and what that was like. Yeah.
Well, if you go on their social media, Tim, the last video you posted that I saw was you talking about the cruising neighborhoods and where you were, and that was hysterically funny. And then Michael, hysterically funny. And Michael, staying on brand, was talking about somebody having relations on a cruise ship while singing the Titanic theme song.
Oh, that's my joke. Yeah.
Wait, Tim's joke?
Yeah.
I just messed up everything.
That's okay. I steal his jokes all the time.
Well,
and I steal his. And then we fight backstage. We slap each other around.
Okay. So all of it is, listen, all of it is fantastic and fun and witty and great. And all of it is available on. So I want to come see your show. I know that Tim's going to be in Detroit in October, which is.
Yeah, really? we would love for you to come. That'd be so fun.
Are you both going to be here? Michael, are you here?
I don't think so.
Michael, can I book you to come to my house and do jokes in the backyard?
I'm always trying to get him to come back to Detroit, but he doesn't want to go.
When we did it once, and to be honest, I think I just hated the venue.
But Michael, what if I'm there and I bring all my friends and we really laugh?
Then I'll consider it.
I love Detroit. I
I-
want to go every week.
See, we have fun gay neighborhoods here now, Michael. You could go to Ferndale and Royal Oak, and the gays are here.
That's a lie, because when I was there last time, there was no gay bars really.
You're
And
so full of shit. We went to a gay bar. Went to a gay bar, and you sang karaoke. You sang Lucy LaDuca's song. And
Get
you were having
Loose.
Get Loose. And you were having the time of your life.
That's pretty gay. That's a gay bar.
It's
The gay men's chorus of Detroit came. He's selective memory.
Listen, from what I remember, it needed to be gayer. I was like, "Where's the community here?"
Well, I moved here 7 months ago, so I'm bringing the gay, and I'm expecting Michael to come to Detroit.
All right, I'll put it on my vision board.
Big
Thank
dream
you,
big.
We need it on the vision. Well, Tim, if Michael doesn't want to come to Detroit, I will come with my. I get married this week, next week. Yeah.
For real?
Yeah, 5/25/25. Not this next week.
Wow.
This is a great time to get married. I got married on 5/18/24. Great time to get married.
What can you tell me about being married? Like what should I be ready for?
Okay, well, first of all, you're a genius for getting married when you are, because a lot of people can't come because of college graduations and high school graduations.
Mhm.
And so you don't have a lot of people there, so you don't have to pay for as many people.
Mhm.
Like our guest list, we thought it was going to be this, and then people say they're on vacation, they're away. It's perfect. Check.
It's the bet. Those last 2 weeks of May, anyone out there thinking about getting married, do it then, because they still send you a check.
Wow.
But you don't have to pay for their food. What can I tell you about being married? Kind of what everyone always says. It's like, make sure your friendship is strong. Make sure you connect with each other and really like communicate. I know that's like a basic thing to say, but it's just the truth. And I will say, really take your time to I know you got a lot going on in your life, like I did too, but really take the time to slow down and enjoy this moment, because it really does bring you closer together. They talk about the honeymoon period. I think everybody should get married. Like, everything about our relationship got better when we were getting married, because you are standing up there and telling this person every drop of what you really love about them. It's a magical thing in front of all your favorite people. It's so cool.
I can't wait. I'm excited. I think that is my pride protest this year. I was like, damn it, we're gonna get married and we're gonna just shove it in everybody's face. That's what we're gonna do.
Oh, good, because Michael's getting married to a woman this year, just to go full the other direction.
I'm getting me. I love women, and I just love pussy.
I know you've said it. You've said it twice, Tim. So that's how you met Tim. You don't even care who's
No.
what it looks like, where you found it.
Yeah, that's why I can't go back to Detroit, is because my ex-wife is there.
That's right.
But no, I don't know. The more I see people getting married, the more I'm like, why would you want to do this?
This is Michael's whole personality. Is this be contrarian? During the pandemic, my next door neighbors had to cancel their wedding because of COVID. It was like the week their wedding was supposed to be like a couple months after COVID hit, and they were so upset. And the girl was like really upset. Michael just kept saying to her face, "People who get married are losers. You need to have other hobbies, other dreams."
Truly.
This girl's face was like, her jaw dropped.
They should not have been together anyway, honestly.
They did break up.
They did break up. I mean, he was hot as hell, and they didn't match.
I don't agree with that, but go on.
But I do think that weddings are too hyped. I think gay people do understand it a little bit better than straight people. Straight people, it is the apex of their life.
That is true. It's like it doesn't need to be like they put too much pressure on
Gay
it.
guys are getting married, and they're like, well, I'm marrying him, but I've still got my boyfriend on the side. So it's like, not all your eggs aren't in this one marital basket.
Well, that's one way to put it, Michael.
Yeah. And
thanks for having us.
Wish you were queer. Back to the show.
Yeah.
Aside from I want people to know. So when can we see it? How do we see it? What's the scoop on? Well, how many episodes is it?
May 22nd, it comes out, so very soon on OutTV. There'll be a new episode every week for 6 weeks. There's 6 episodes. You can download the OutTV app or go to outtv.com. to watch it. They're 22-minute episodes. We promise it'll make you laugh. Yeah.
It'll make you come.
And that. Yes.
Can you use any of this, or
I'm going to use all of it. I'm not
Okay.
touching it. And when it goes on YouTube and it goes on the podcast network, it asks if it's clean or if it's dirty. And I'm telling people it's clean because people need to hear
It's
this.
clean. It's people. It's real. I mean, it's
we're being
real life.
We're being real.
Okay.
Come
I mean,
is
come.
come to my window like Melissa Etheridge and
Yes.
pussy like a cat and
Like Halloween.
like
Spooky.
Halloween. Like you found Tim when he was selling his pussycat on Facebook Marketplace.
Oh yeah. Horror.
And it's also
Please, action
Horror.
adventure.
Honey,
It's a thriller.
no,
It's my
slasher.
pussy is a thriller. Oh
Slasher.
please, oh please. Yours
I
is a
think
comedy.
That
Yours
was more slashed than
Yours is a parody. Your pussy's a parody.
he said
Oh, I
yours
like that.
slashed. His
Mhm.
is slashed. You said it's a parody.
Yeah.
People, see if you want to see a television show that has this in it, we've got you covered.
This is a lot of what it is.
It is.
You know, we really have a banter together.
We have banter.
I
Yeah.
love it. And when we see you on stage together and you tour together, not in Detroit, but in every other country, city in the world, do you get on stage together or are you separate like Johnny and Marie?
He does 25 minutes, I do 25 minutes, and then we do a little bit together at the end.
Yeah.
That's what we need. Come
Yeah.
together, as Michael would say, and
Yeah. Yeah.
and see the show. So all of the information, we could see you on your websites and on social media and all of that stuff. Tim, well, before people click, because some people are lazy and they don't look, that's what's wrong with this country. Where can we listen to you? Where can we find you on social media or on the internet?
You can find me on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok at tmurray06. And all our tour dates are on there too. Seattle,
Yeah.
Vancouver, San Francisco, DC, Toronto, Dallas, Denver, Portland. Come see us, baby.
Yeah.
Michael, if you go to Dallas and you say Detroit isn't gay enough and you're in motherfucking Dallas, Texas, I'm gonna be pissed at you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna be in Dallas, and
We don't like Dallas.
I'm gonna get Dallas. I like it more than Detroit.
Whoa, not me. Not me.
Michael, you know what? I don't think it's safe for you to come to Detroit anymore because someone's gonna whoop your ass out in these streets here.
Really?
Now you're selling me on it.
Oh, so that's what you.
Honey, I'll go to Detroit if I'm gonna get spanked.
Yeah, well, come on down.
Honey.
It's like out on these streets. Okay, so Michael, where can we find you?
Michael Henry 915 on everything.
What's
YouTube.
915 mean?
It's everybody thinks it's that I'm from El Paso because that's the area code, but no, I'm a Virgo. September 15th.
September 15th.
Yeah.
Oh, so Michael Henry 915
Right.
on
Yeah.
all socials.
All socials. I mean, YouTube, Michael Henry comedy, but if you just search Michael Henry gay, I'll come up. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Michael Henry gay, Google that. And it's Tim Murray 06, and I know that we'll be following and sharing this all. And really excited. In all seriousness, in these times, we need as much representation and creative content we can find that really makes us be seen and feel as a community closer together. And that's what you all are doing.
Thanks. That's what we're
Thanks.
most proud of. I mean, I really don't think there's ever been a TV show or reality show about gay friendship. You know,
Yeah.
like we haven't had like a gay friendship show since like Will and Grace, really. So,
Mhm.
and this is about our real friendship. It's really, I think it's a really feel good, laugh a lot show where you can see like, you know, that slice of life of your life that you get with your friends in gay bars on
Mhm.
TV.
And us roasting each other.
And that's what we're here for. That's what the
Mhm.
show's all about. Everybody, look at their picture. Look at this promo. I love this picture. This gives me life.
I do too.
I do too.
I love that photo.
Hmm.
We
Do
should-
you ever look at photos and you're like, where did that shirt go?
Is it missing? Do you not know where it is?
I don't know
I
where that
love that
shirt is,
shirt.
and I don't know where those shoes went.
I love
Also, we styled ourselves for this, and I gotta hand it to us. We're really like they complement each other. These looks.
We do, yeah.
What is a Lisa Frank tank top?
That's a Lisa Frank tank top that I got from a thrift store. It's just printed on like with like an iron. It's a woman's tank top, and then some lady clearly just took like a Lisa Frank print from her computer and ironed it on. And let me tell you, I've been wearing that shirt for years, and it holds up.
It holds up.
Stays. Fine.
Had a good iron.
Good
You still
iron.
have it? You didn't lose it.
No, unlike Michael, I keep track of my things.
I lose everything I've ever had.
He only carries a book bag everywhere we go and just one pair of dirty panties. He needs some help, which is also part of what our show is about. It's not like we're here where we're going to these cities and like making people over and learning how to accept your gayness. It's the opposite of that. We come and we're like, we're a mess. Can
Help
we
me.
help us get material from this experience?
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
I think it's a perfect juxtaposition. You could watch We're Here, then you could watch Wish You Were Queer.
Exactly.
Yes, cry watching that and then laugh watching us.
Yes.
And our show's like the opposite of aspirational. It'll make you feel it's like great reality TV. It'll make you
Yeah.
feel like, thank God I'm not them. We bomb sometimes in some cities, and honestly,
Yeah.
those are the funniest episodes
Oh yeah, Pensacola was fun.
because the camera zooms in on these like older people just being like,
What's happening?
what, looking at us like we're crazy. It's honestly really, really funny.
See,
Mhm.
another city Michael would rather go to than Detroit, Pensacola, Florida.
Pensacola was amazing.
It was a real twist that
does-
it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does
Well,
Detroit? Yeah.
Go ahead.
Does Detroit have a beach?
I mean, there's Lake Michigan. Look, I'm from New Jersey. I don't believe there's a real beach here. I've yet to see it.
Okay.
People fight me about it, but they've never left Michigan before, so they don't know that.
You two have no respect for the Great Lakes, and you have no respect for the Midwest, and I am about to throw down.
You could get an infection from a lake. I'm not dunking in a lake.
The only infectious thing from a lake you're going to get is infected with fun and a good time and partying with your Midwest sister.
Tim, are you proud to be a Midwesterner? Do you think the coasts like shame the Midwest?
I always say I love every part of this country.
Okay.
I love being from the Midwest, and I also love LA, and I love New York, and I loved going to college in Miami. I think every city, every part of this country is so freaking big that it's truly comparing apples to oranges. Like every place has its own vibe, and there's good things about it and bad things about it. The bad things about the Midwest, obviously the weather is crap and there's not as much to do, but the people are so genuinely nice here, and I love that.
Yes, Michael. They're not rude like East Coasters.
But that's what I like. I like arguing.
He does.
Yeah. So, yeah. Once I was in Penn Station and some woman bumped into me and she's like, "Do you know where you're going?" And I said, "Yes." "Do you?" And she said, "Well, then fucking go there." And I was like, I'm home.
I get that because I've been told by Darius, who's my fiance here in Detroit, who grew up here. He says to me sometimes, like, you need to put the New Jersey back inside because I'm there like, fuck you, bitch. Like, but I want to come at you. And he's like,
we don't do that here.
You don't have to fight like that.
No, we're in Royal Oak.
We're in Royal Oak with the gay clubs where we're going to take Michael when he comes in October.
Where drinks are affordable. You should like it, Michael. The drinks are cheap.
I do love cheap drinks. But are there go-go dancers? Are there strip clubs?
That's not really my, like, I don't really go to gay. I'm old, Michael, and I'm married.
Okay, see, all right. Okay. This is done.
But Michael, I'll go with you. I'm sure there's a gay bar with a go-go dancer somewhere in this damn state.
The go-go dancers at gay bars is like the Starbucks effect when it comes to real estate. Okay, people invest in real estate if there's a Starbucks near it, and that's the thing about go-go dancers at gay bars. I feel you need to be near the where there's action. They're amazing ambiance. They get people horny and they get people in a gay mood.
Here's the thing. You judged Detroit from one experience. That when I went back there to do Witches by myself, they put me up in the same room where they put us up last time, Michael, but I was sharing the space with two go-go boys, famous ones from Toronto, who were so hot and so nice, and they were over at the bar across the street go-going all night long. And you, because of your predisposition, because of your hatred in your heart for the beautiful city of Detroit, you were missing out on an opportunity.
I do like abandoned things.
Oh my God.
I mean, I do. I love decrepitness. So
Tim, you're welcome to come to Detroit anytime. You can
Thank
keep
you.
Michael at home. Michael, you can go to Pensacola where you could bomb
Oh,
seniors.
no, I like Detroit.
Robert, have you ever been to Toledo, Ohio?
No, I've never been to Ohio ever except to drive through it. Should I go to?
Ooh!
Yes, we're doing Gay Pride June 28th in Sandusky, Ohio, Mama, the greatest city in the world. So come! I'm doing my show there. It's gonna be fun.
Oh well, I did Toledo. I did do Pride, Columbus, Ohio Pride during COVID, where it was virtual and I didn't have to go to Ohio, which is not shady. I'm just
a
you know,
virtual
Okay,
Pride.
so
That's sad.
So you don't like Ohio?
no, I just my in-laws
Okay, fight.
went to Cleveland, Ohio. They just went to Cleveland, Ohio this past weekend. And I really want to go to Cleveland, Ohio, to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. People have said, not me, Tim. People have said there's not a lot of things to do in Ohio.
Whoa, of the
Go
whole state?
off.
They said that about the whole state of Ohio? That's crazy.
There's the roller coaster park.
Hello, Cedar Point, America's rock and roller coast. Welcome back, riders. How was your ride?
And there's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and the sports teams play somewhere in Cleveland. That's not my thing.
Honey, I saw Britney Spears at Cleveland in 2001, and it was incredible. And if she comes here, so think people come to Ohio.
Well, Columbus, I think, is amazing. Columbus has an
We
amazing
love
gay
Columbus.
scene.
That's the first episode of our TV show. We go to Columbus and then we go south from there. But we started in Columbus, and I told Michael he was going to love it, and I was right. 18 gay bars. Come on, that's more than like most giant cities in America.
Okay,
I know.
18 gay bar. Y'all win. Columbus, Ohio. I'm gonna come to Columbus, Ohio.
It's lit. It's so lit.
All right, so I have love for Ohio, and I'm like Tim. I love everywhere in this country, unlike Michael. Who,
I like everywhere except one place.
Dallas.
No, I like it. Every city has something to offer.
yes, they do. Absolutely. So if you see Michael, direct him to the Go-Go Boys, and he'll be happy to go. And if you see Tim, he's from the Midwest. You can treat him like garbage, and he'll love you anyway.
Yeah.
True.
See, that's what's so good about everybody. Well, I've taken up their time and we've been silly and goofy, and that's why I love these interviews, and that's why you're going to love this show. Because Wish You Were Queer is here May 22nd, and then watch all 6 episodes. Binge watch it. Watch the beginning to the end. Don't just watch an episode and then forget it. Like, watch the whole thing. You need to watch the beginning, middle, and end. You need to know where they end up and what happens.
Don't you want to know if Trixie's going to give us a stand-up special or not? You got to make it to week 6 to watch the end.
No
Yes.
spoiler, but is there an answer at the end?
We can't tell you. You
We
got
can't
to
tell
watch.
you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to decide if this is like a big ruse to announce something at the end. I have a lot of questions. I'll be watching.
Please.
I'll see you all I'll see you in Sandusky, Ohio, or Detroit, Michigan, or somewhere around this country. Thank you for what you do for this community and making us laugh, and appreciate you, and thank you for your time. It's always good to see Tim and Michael. Welcome to the crazy show.
Thank you.
Back anytime.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.